Okay, so it's story time. When I went to get the pedicure yesterday, I picked a color. A dark burgundy, like almost black. Okay? No metallic. Solid color. Well, I go to sit in the chair. The young gentleman that is doing my pedicure didn't say one word to me the whole time. At all. Zero. Now, while I don't want to carry on a conversation, I mean, he could have said, hello, how are you doing? Thanks for coming today. Nothing. And I noticed he had an earbud in his ear. And I thought, okay, he's listening to music. Not a big deal. Didn't bother me. Like I said, I wasn't going to carry on a conversation. But I looked down, as you noticed in another video, if you look real close. He had his phone in a drawer by my foot. And he was FaceTiming with somebody the whole time he was giving me my pedicure. That is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. If you're not going to talk to me, don't be talking to somebody else, right? Excuse me. Well, I'm going to put in a little snip here, so hold on. That shows how enthused he was at doing his job, where he did very little filing of my toenails. Okay, a fucking 2-year-old could have done better than that, but that's okay. Then, the towels that they wrap your legs with was way too hot. Like, I should have said something, but I didn't. Like, I can take a shower where it will melt the skin off most people's bodies, right? But I love a hot shower, but that was too hot. The only thing I enjoyed about my pedicure was the sugar scrub that he did. And that was it. When it come time for the color to go on, and I'm going to stop to show you a little bit of the snippet of that, it wasn't the color I chose. Turns out they were out of it, which is fine. That wasn't a big deal. Was I a little disappointed? Yeah. So he brought me a chart, excuse me, and I chose a different color. Turned out it was a dark purple with a lot of heavy metallic. Now, is that a pretty color? Yes, it is. And it is gorgeous out in the sunshine. It's just not what I wanted. But he did not clean up the polish that got on my skin, which it come off in the shower last night. So it's not a big deal that I'm making it sound to be. But if this is your job, this is what you chose as your profession, maybe you need to show a little more enthusiasm or a little more professionalism. Like, make me want to come back to this salon. Do a good enough job that I'm going to want to come back and I'm going to ask for you over and over and over again. The better job you do, the better tip you get, right? Well, my aunt actually paid for the pedicure, but it was not worth the $40 that she paid, in my opinion. And my mom actually wound up doing the tips, which is fine. I was going to tip him $5, and that's what she gave him. But had he done a better, outstanding job, I would have given him $10 or more, you know. If I get good service, you get a good tip. But I get to looking at my toes when I get home, and I know this ain't my toe, but like on the edge here, you know how they take that little tool and they trim your cuticles. Well, he done a shitty job at that. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, oh my God, did he cut me? I didn't feel it, but I look like I'm bleeding. Well, my old ass had to get a flashlight when I come home to look at my toe just to see that it was nail polish. But he should have cleaned that up. He didn't thank me for coming in when he walked me over to take me to the little room where you got your toenails dried at all. And I don't remember what else that I didn't like about it, but I won't be going back to that nail salon.